2, 1, and we are live. Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Altered Aerospace. We have Kenny on board. Say hi, Kenny.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this.
So, what you up to today there, Kenny?
Not too sure. Just got off work, got home, having a coffee. I'm gonna play some Kerbal Space Program, I think.
Nice.
What I got on right now.
I see that.
I was having issues in the last couple of streams there, so we'll see if this setup works better.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we were having a little bit of a hampering moments there, and hopefully we got them all straightened out.
Do know I need a better graphic card and more RAM memory.
Yes, yes. Excuse me.
Already, and I'm on the.
Yes, whoever's watching there,
YouTube
if you like what you hear in there, we got like I said, Kenny and myself on here. We're talking. We're gonna be just playing some KSP and just talking about anything, everything in between too. And we're gonna have a little. Tonight we're trying it with a little bit of music in the background, and tell us what you think of that, and post all your comments, questions, snappy remarks. Don't make them really snappy, but snappy ones. I like snappy ones.
Right.
All right, so yeah, so I'm gonna build tonight. I'm gonna do a Starship prototype mock-up, and I'll do the full build and then the test flight. Disaster crash, boom, boom. Because you can't have a test flight without something going wrong. It's the nature of the beast.
Well, yeah. I hope I always have something wrong because I always forget something.
Yes.
Like forgot to lock the door, the stove on. So you got to turn around the rocket and go back home.
Yes. Did I leave the cake burning in the oven?
Again.
It's those mysteries of life,
The landlord's gonna hate you.
Yes.
So how's it been? It's been a week now. So a lot has happened in the last week.
Yes, there has been.
Space-wise. We have JP Hale that successfully landed Perseverance on Mars.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about it, and I still got goosebumps, my friend.
Yes. And watching it come down and full HD live. Well, it's not technically live stream. It's
live as we can get it.
As live as we can get it. But the footage was phenomenal.
I was amazed. The thing that amazed me the most is ingenuity, obviously. That is the first manned flight on Mars. How did they say that? Probably anyway. Not the very first one, because the Russian did send balloons on Neptune, I think, something like that. Can't remember where. On another planet, where the density is really, really 90 times the density of Earth. So if anyone can remind me which planet I'm talking about.
I'll give you a hint. It's shaped like a globe.
You're an idiot.
I know. I'm
they
good
all
at
shaped
it.
like a globe.
Good.
You mean Earth globe? What define a globe?
Of shape of a sphere, a spherical shape.
Oh, okay. That doesn't fit in a pan.
No.
Okay.
No.
You can smack me with a pan.
Yes. One of these days, Kenny. One of these days. Boom. Right to the moon.
Really? Already?
Yeah.
Open.
So, like I said, I'm building a Starship here. It's like a prototype of SN 9, 10, 8, actually, 8, 9, 10. 10 is soon to be coming for a launch. They had a successful, well, technically not a completely successful test fire yesterday.
Watched it, yeah.
Yeah, but apparently they did a motor swap today. And they're probably going to do another test fire tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. I didn't.
So this mock-up I'm going to be doing here is of Starship. It'll be the 3 Raptor variant.
Need to send a couple more satellites to space.
There you go. Got to keep it intriguing there, you know. Okay, so what we have left to put on here is just a set of landing boots. Or landing gear, whatever way you want to use it. Ooh, that's a lot of landing gear. Let's back off on that a few times. Yeah, this music's kicking. I'm not sure if you can hear the music on your end there, Kenny, but...
Not me, no.
Okay, well, you'll be able to hear it when
I rewatch the video.
When you rewatch the video, yes. Alright, let's just zoom in a bit.
So yeah, what do you think of that rover? What's your opinion?
Well, the first things they did first is they have a platform that they know works and works very well. So what they did is they improved upon an existing design, which is not a bad way to go about it. Like,
no, exactly. I think the way they do it with the sky crane is it's my first time when I was watching it. I didn't see Curiosity or anything. But it was my first time watching it, and I was impressed.
yes. And did you see how gently the first 2 wheels touched the ground? It was just like landing on a pillow. It was perfection.
Oh yeah. I'm impressed on how soft it is. I did not. I honestly had doubts on the whole operation. Like, I was like, well, how can that be safe? But finally it's just like, wow, that is a very good method. But the problem is all the waste.
Yes.
For one rover down, you got a lot of parts left behind. Like,
yeah.
Well, you got a whole rocket, yes, but I mean, beside the rocket part, what got to Mars, and then now you have 3 different spots next to the rover that are, like one to each shield. Then you have the
back
chute.
Yeah, the back shield.
The back shield, yeah. The parachute, the back shield. Then you got the power unit there that had a solar panel on it. I can't remember how you call it.
Yeah, the transfer stage. Yeah, that more or less burned up on entry, but
yes,
the you got debris. There's no denying it. You have debris, and that's what SpaceX is trying to avoid is debris.
Yeah, and I think that I'm gonna say it this way, when humans gonna get to Mars, the first thing they're gonna have to do, I think, is to get rid of those nuclear power battery on those rovers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want to be working around that. They'll have to dispose of them. Probably in the way that the Martian way. Dump it in, dig a hole, and and they're probably gonna reuse it for some. That would be my best guess.
Yeah.
Reuse a thing.
Well, like I said, SpaceX is gonna do a mission and make it like their plan is to make a Mars mission 100% reusable from start to finish, and it's gonna force the community in the rocket industry to either step out or step up.
Well, I did a course that I did a little course that's called Space Entrepreneurship 101. And what it says in there, it's to be a little specific here, is what does SpaceX are doing, and is giving a lot of opportunities to startup companies, like tons. Like, if anybody has an idea about a space startup, now is the time to go with it.
Yes.
Now is the time to go look for investors. Like I myself have a few ideas and stuff like that. Like I live in Canada, I live in in places where electricity is not very expensive, where aluminum is a high quality. So I mean, like those are material or things that you might want to use in space because aluminum is pretty solid when it's well engineered, and it's lightweight, which
Exactly.
is qualities that you want when you want to send something to space. I mean, we we had the time, I believe, where we have companies that are thinking about building uh, gateways. You know, bi stuff bigger than the ISS. Is what I'm trying to say. You know, like not just gateways, but
Orb-
living areas in space,
yeah.
orbital stations. Yeah, thanks. So that rocket did not get to space. Hopefully, I was talking too much. Oh well, okay, it's gonna go in a bit
Okay.
around this time. Doom da doom doom da.
We're gonna kind of time warp here till the next day, so we got good lighting. Because there's nothing worse than trying to put a rocket up when you can't see where. Oh, I went too far. Slow down there. Okay, that's good enough. So I'm getting ready to do a launch here. That's quite the fantastic looking satellite you got going on there.
So yeah. So yeah, basically that what SpaceX are doing, once Starship's gonna be a thing that goes to orbit, or for instance, Blue Origin with their rocket, or anybody else that can actually bring big stuff in space, where we're gonna start looking at there clearly gonna be a lot of 3D printing that's gonna happen in space.
Yes.
That is one way that we are going to be building stuff in space, and it's going to be with 3D printing. But you're also going to need a lot of, like I'm thinking, let's just, I don't want to throw too much ideas here on YouTube, but let's just say, anybody, you know, understands engineering and come up with the idea, let's build parts for, the space industry, using the aluminum that we got here on hand. That is at low cost, and because we don't have to ship it overseas or get it shipped from overseas or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or from borders. So that these are all things, if in whichever country you are, whatever is available to you or close by, or whichever ideas you have, now is the time to go about it.
Oh, for
Now it's
sure.
time to do something. The message that was said in the parachute of perseverance that was cracked within hours was their mighty things. And that's JPL's motto. Their mighty thing. What is that? What that? What kind of idea that gives you, Paul?
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, if you don't go with it, someone else will. I promise you that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And that's really the cool thing. Is like Elon Musk. I know some people that are actually right now trying to get their ideas to Elon Musk, right, for the carbon recapture.
Yeah.
So just having that kind of people in my entourage is like, wow, man. It's like this guy really is changing the world to a different level.
That's for sure. So, DDubs, how you doing there, chummy? You can always count on DDubs to pop in to say hello. Oh, we're coming up to the ground fast.
Well, I got disconnected again.
Oh no, what happened there?
I guess I can't do the live stream like that. It won't work. My Discord kid disconnected.
Oh, that's terrible. That's not good. Oh, speaking of Discord, I got to go around and fix the links to the videos, but we have a Discord channel. It's a up and coming thing. It works well. Kenny is like my right hand man there in there, and
I tried to be helpful, but if you need a link, an invite link, is it the one on YouTube works?
oh my god, I'm gonna crash! Boom!
So I don't think people can see my video, but I think they can still hear me, right?
Yes, they can still hear you.
Okay. So I'm not gonna go back and stream my, so you can go on to your full screen, because obviously it makes my Discord crash.
Okay, well we're gonna have to do something about that. That's for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I need a better graphic card and more RAM. So.
Okay, well we're just gonna supersize me.
Pimp my PC.
Okay.
So I'm doing pretty good, DDubs. You know, living life, trying to learn as much as I can about rockets. I also started playing. Well, I've been playing Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Breakpoint for a while, but I've started with one of Paul's friends there that introduced me to on PC, and streaming with that guy too. That's pretty fun. So yeah, that's about what it is for me. What about you, Paul? What have you been doing?
I have been working on a few projects. I tried my hand at commentary. That didn't work out for me well, but that's fine. It's not trying is worse than
Exactly. Failing is a learning lesson. I think you would have had regrets not to have tried. Now
Exactly.
You don't regret. You just, you know, okay, I tried it, not for me, I failed. Maybe I'll try again. But yeah, I remember you were pretty upset about it.
Yeah. So I have a venue, and that's just not my venue.
Yeah.
So we step forward, we carry on, we march on.
So can I plug in my Chucksta thing in here, Paul?
Sure, go ahead, knock yourself out.
So on me and Paul met on Lab Padre's YouTube Discord channel, and there's a fella there that's name is Chuck. Well, we name him Chuck, and this man is 70 years old. He's in a wheelchair, and he's really a really good nerdle. He's a really smart guy, and he doesn't do much right besides loving rockets nowadays, with his old age. So I took upon myself to stretch something from his bucket list, and that something is going to Boca Chica to see Starship. So with some fellow nerdals, in yourself too, Paul, have been helping me to raise some money to send Chuck to Boca Chica. So I do have a GoFundMe page, and you can just look at for send Chuck to Boca Chica. And
yeah, we'll place a link in the description, and
yeah, and
we'll if you join the Discord, we can talk about it more if you want more details, for sure.
Yeah, we already have $400 Canadian raised for
very nice
Boca Chica, which is honestly it brings tears to my eyes to see how fast I got that much.
Yeah, it's a common theme, and then that everybody can kind of get behind. Everybody understands what's going on, and
I've personally talked with Chuck a few times, but Verdi, one thing he said to me is, and that's one thing that pushes me to send him there even more, is he said to me, I will be the happiest man on earth after I've seen Starship.
Exactly. So
he said I could look at Starship, turn around and die on the spot, and I will die an happy man.
Well, we're gonna try to get him back though in one piece.
Oh yeah. But you know what I mean. It's like when he said that to me, I'm like, really, really, So it's like I took upon myself, to try to do that for him, and that's one thing he truly wants to do, And Chuck went through a couple of weeks ago. Chuck had an heart attack, and he was in the hospital. And that's the one thing that was helping him, to get out of it.
Yeah.
And he wants to go to Boca Chica.
Yeah, he knows there's bigger things to come. So
Yeah, he knows he's got something to come. Yeah, and right now I've been talking with him too. He's getting better. He's getting better.
that's good. That's
Um,
good.
yeah, so our friend Chuck is getting better and is trying to get some rest so we can be able to do the trip to Boca Chica. So yeah, life is short. That's one thing I've just learned. Really, like you try to do something for someone, and then boom, in one day he could be gone.
Yeah, exactly. So
So
you take what you got, or when you can get them.
yeah, I know myself. I will not be able to go to South Texas and look at Starship myself. So I thought for myself, okay, so if I cannot go, what can I do? Can I send someone there?
Exa-
Could I get, how can I? And then, this man, appeared in my head. It's like, well, he would be a good one. No, yeah, yeah, will be someone that really deserves it. He would never be able to go without any help, man. You know,
Well, it's the great it's the hive mind collective.
it's the idea. I'd like to say that the most interesting in the world, like right now, people think, oh, it's a virus. No, the COVID is not even, a virus is not even the most interesting. The idea of the virus is what is absolutely dangerous. Ideas is the very dangerous thing because once planted in someone's mind, it will grow, it will expand, and it will mature, and it will spread to others because a good idea will spread. Also, bad ideas. I mean, like it's a lot more easy to spread a bad name to someone than a good name, right?
Exactly.
So, but spreading a good idea is easy when it comes from the right heart. You know what I mean? Like if people knows then you're a good person, and then you try to like I've built my name a little bit into Labs community, right? And that's one reason you brought me along here because I kind of show people, who I was. And then I had this idea, and then people like, yeah, yeah, no, I totally, I'm following you, like, totally, like, I'm totally following you with that, man. I want to send Chuck there, and it's like it became a community thing, and I was like, wow, I just had an idea, and I wanted to do something good to make me feel good, and boom, like now everybody's jumping in, and that's awesome. It's awesome. It's beautiful.
Well, the biggest flames start with a spark. So
That's what I said yesterday for the static fire, and everybody started laughing. I'm like, well, I like when spark instead of when,
yeah,
I'm like, when is it gonna spark? I want some sparks. I want to see a lot of sparks. That was a nice little static fire.
yes, it was. I was thoroughly impressed with it.
Yeah, they did pretty good. They did pretty good. I was watching it, and that was different though with all the venting and the sound from lab batteries, launch pad cam.
Yeah,
That's when I was watching it. I was like, loud, man, very, very, very loud. Couldn't believe how loud it was. Well, I got a good headphone as well, but
yeah. The rocket lets you know who's boss.
oh yes, oh yes. And when that thing starts breathing, you step back. You step back. You turn that volume down, where you're like, wow. Like if you're talking or something like that, and then it pops, it starts venting, and your headphones are loud. Like whoa, whoa, okay,
Yeah.
that got my attention.
All right, we're gonna try again here because I forgot to do a few key maneuvers here on my approach, I guess you could say.
Are you using MechJab or are you doing it hand free?
I'm trying to do it hands on here.
Hands on, yeah.
All right, we are going to.
But imagine, okay, you and I are sitting in a starship, okay, and we're falling like this towards Earth. Our back is towards Earth, or face down. Oh, no, it'll probably be our backs. And we know that, you know, we're about to do a flip maneuver there. A belly flop. Well, that's a belly flop, but we're about to. I still want to ride a Starship. You want to ride?
Nope. We're gonna go for a drink. Dive in a drink.
What?
Doesn't want to pull up. What's going on here?
You forgot the flip maneuver?
I forgot something.
You got 3 engines on, too? No RCS? Your RCS is off. No, you're spinning. That's not good.
Nope. Hey, all the engines survived.
What?
All right, let's try this again.
It works in KSP, yeah.
Yeah, it works in KSB.
You wanna ride?
All right, one more try here. We're gonna do it in late time though this time. RCS is on, right off the hop. Full throttle. Let her howl. I love the look of shock diamonds. So DDubs, can you hear the music in the background there?
Yeah, we were wondering.
Here, I'm just gonna take her straight up from there. Lock in our assist here. Yeah, this is gonna be a kind of a heavy snap maneuver here. Okay, you're gonna cut the power.
Well, it's nighttime. Why would you fly at night?
I live dangerously, my friend.
No.
Okay, we're gonna bleed off the speed till we hit 0 velocity, and we are gonna do our belly flop maneuver right about now. Oh, look at that. It's a thing of beauty.
It's a beauty.
I'm going to drop out the gear right now just ahead of time so I don't forget. Oh, I think I'm coming straight down on the LAB. Or VAB, I should say. Okay, we are going to do our kick flip.
Sorry.
3,000. 2,000. Okay, we're going to bleed off our speed here, our power. I'm going to land on something. I just don't know what I'm going to land on.
I turned on some American Truck Simulator. I'm gonna play some of that. I'm gonna go to a load in California.
Oh, we got problems.
What's up?
We crashed
Doesn't
her.
flip?
No, it's doing a breakdance maneuver right now. I almost had it.
Shake, dancing, miss.
Alrighty, let's try this one more time. But I'm sorry, I'm gonna try it with the
Where are you trying to land this?
Well, I was trying to land it over in the field, but I ended up landing it on the VAB. So,
yeah, not good.
nope, not good at all. Okay, one more run here. Full power, SAS on, RCS on. Do the belly flop maneuver, and then the kickity flippity thing.
Yeah, later on I'll probably be on GRSP development streams there, playing some Tom Clancy Breakpoint. Are you gonna join us, Paul?
Sorry, I will not be able to join you tonight. I gotta find my other controller. I tried playing it with the keyboard the other night, and
Yeah, it didn't work. Yeah.
that's a disaster.
But our audio problem, it was insane. We had this audio problem trying to play Breakpoint using the Ubisoft voice chat, and it's just we all had this heavy echo when we were talking. So we just finally ended up using Discord's voice chat to communicate. Oh well, I guess I did that. So once you find it, you'll let us know.
Okay, we are running out of steam here. We are gonna go do our flip maneuver and drop ourselves down into position here.
You have to land it before we end the stream.
Yes, I know.
We cannot let our viewer, you know, on their appetite. Hey Nut, what's up, man?
Drop my gear. One of these days I'll get this landing mastered. One of these days.
One thing I've done pretty good is landing on the moon. The mun.
Yep.
So there was that poll on the internet, and I saw it's like, how does it pronounce? How does it pronounce it? Does it rhyme with soon or with sun? I think it rhymes with sun because it's mun.
There. It took McJeb to do it, but I did. It's land. I can't say I landed it. McJeb landed it. Because I have to work on my landing skills. They're atrocious here. I can land on the mun, no problem. But landing on here, yee.
Another story.
That's another story, yes. Okay. Well, Kenny, I think this about ties it up for tonight. What do you think?
Yes, well, I'm having issues again, so until I tune up my computer, I'm not going to be really able to stream. I'll be able to join you like this with talking with the friends and all. And what I'll try to do, as I can't really stream my games, what I might try to do is actually get some more data about all the space information and all, so we get more stuff to talk about and inform people of them or teach them maybe perhaps. Because I think that's one thing I'd like to do with this channel.
Put a little bit of science in behind the KSP.
Yeah, maybe have invitees once in a while.
Oh yes, there's a list that's growing as we speak.
Yes, yes, we are making new connections, new friends, and all. So, which is very important. So yeah, I will wish you a good night, man. Then, and we'll see you when the sun rises again, I guess.
For sure, for sure. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for watching the stream tonight. There, do please like and subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to put a post link in the description for the Discord channel and a few other little things there. But please drop your comments, and we'd love to hear you. We'll respond right away. All right, so thank you very much, and have a great night, everybody.